Is the rear seat delete going to be part of the performance pack? Hello and welcome back to the VolksWizard channel. Now in 2026 we will celebrate 50 years of the Golf GTI, but even though we're halfway through 2025, Volkswagen has already started celebrating by entering not one but two racing Golf GTIs in this year's Nürburgring 24-hour race. And on the day before the race, VW will reveal the limited edition Golf GTI that they will be producing to celebrate this big birthday, which we now know is called the Edition 50, because today on the 13th of June they've revealed that an Edition 50 has set a lap record at the Nürburgring's Nordschleife for the fastest production Volkswagen, beating the Golf GTI Clubsport S, which set the record in 2016, and the Golf R 20 years, which set the record in 2022. So in today's video we're going to have a look at the spec of the car that set the record. We're going to consider what the spec of the Edition 50 is when it comes to production cars that you and I can buy, because VW are keeping that under wraps for the moment. But first, let's have a look at the lap record and see if it's really as impressive as it sounds. Now, as I said in the intro, this information on the lap record was only released today, so this is really a very quick video, and apologies if the production quality isn't what you're normally used to. Also, if you want me to report back from the Nürburgring on the 20th of June when the Edition 50 will officially be revealed, then please express that via the comments. I've already asked Volkswagen UK if they can get me some media access to this event, but I've not heard back, and your support could make all the difference. Right now, let's talk about the lap. So on the 23rd of April 2025, so quite a long time ago, when the weather wasn't very good, they only apparently had one go at the lap record. Test driver Benny Leuchter, who set the record in the Clubsport S all those years ago, completed a lap of the Nordschleife in 7 minutes 46 seconds and 13 hundredths of a second in the new Golf GTI Edition 50. Now, it's important to point out that since the Clubsport S set the lap record in 2016, the lap for records has been extended by 200 metres. Basically, this is the length of the T13 pits. Now, 200 metres may not sound like a lot, but I think you've just come round a sharp corner at that point, so the car's accelerating from pretty much nothing. So it does make quite a big difference. So if you convert the lap time of the Edition 50 of 7:46 and a bit to the lap that the Clubsport S did, which was a bit shorter, the Edition 50 would have actually done that lap, I can't believe it really, 6 seconds quicker than the Clubsport S. So 7 minutes 41.27. That is pretty impressive. Now, it's not a front wheel drive lap record, it's very important to point that out, but then when the current holder is a Renault Megane RS Trophy, I'm talking about production cars, there is a concept car that's faster. When it's an RS Trophy at the top that costs £72,000 because it had carbon wheels and carbon brakes, you can understand why Volkswagen aren't really boasting about a front wheel drive lap record, because they can't really compete with a car that's that extreme. Having said that, that was on the new lap, which was actually changed in 2019 when the Megane did the lap, and that car did it in 7:45.38. So it was under a second faster than the Edition 50. So let's just say that again. The Renault Megane RS Trophy R, which was £72,000 in that spec, was not even a second faster than the Edition 50. Okay, now let's talk about the technical spec of the Edition 50. Now, most of this has been kept under wraps, but I've been able to work out some things. Power and torque, it's a bit of a guess, but I agree with a leading UK automotive publication that this car will be packing 320 metric horsepower, 420 newton meters of torque. So that's basically the same as the Mark 8 Golf R. We know it's a 5-door because they're all a 5-door, and we know it's DSG because that's what Benny Leuchter was using in the video. So markedly different to the 3-door manual Golf GTI Clubsport S. There's no pictures of the front brakes. the ones on the standard Clubsport are pretty damn good. Have they upgraded those for the Edition 50? Well, it might explain the lap time if they have. But the biggest factor in this car's lap time apparently is that it's equipped with the performance pack. So they haven't revealed an awful lot about this, but they have said it includes Bridgestone Potenza Race semi-slick tyres that were specially developed for the Edition 50. Apparently they're lightweight and they're fitted to lightweight forged wheels. They don't say it's going to be the Varmanau wheel, which is already an option on the R and Clubsport, but the video shows Varmanau's in black and diamond cuts. The outside of the car looks pretty normal, but the most interesting thing is that it doesn't have the Clubsport decals at the bottom of the door. So maybe it's not actually a Clubsport, it could just be Golf GTI Edition 50, and I'm totally okay with that. The record car's got a black roof and black mirror casings. Inside, this is where it does get quite interesting. Thankfully, they finally changed the fabric on the seats to something with a bit of tartan. I haven't really been able to make it out. The video, I think, is deliberately dark, but they look pretty damn cool. I'm pretty sure they're not Recaro bucket seats. They're the standard ones that we've had in the cars for a long time now with a fixed headrest. We do have red seat belts, yay. The dash inlay looks pretty normal. This is really interesting though. I don't think the record car has back seats. I've been looking really carefully at the video and I can see the whole bottom line of the tailgate glass complete. Normally a headrest would break that up. So yeah, that's probably the most interesting part of the spec. There's also a fire extinguisher in the centre console, which is a regulation if you're driving in industry pool sessions at the Nordschleife. So that's it. I mean, if that's all they've done to make the car fast, then yeah, that's kind of interesting. Is the rear seat delete going to be part of the performance pack? I do not know, but generally Volkswagen, and I think they say in the press release, only set records with cars that you and I can buy. So they haven't really turned it into a hot rod like Honda did with the Civic Type R. Now, is there room for a more extreme version? Well, it all depends on whether those seats are included in the performance pack or not, or the deletion of them. We had that with the Jaguar Project 8, where you could have them with or without, and I think the Alpha GTA thing had the same option as well. So it's quite possible that they might just be part of the performance pack, and there's no real room then for a better, you know, like an Edition 50S, unless they give us 333 horsepower from the current Golf R. Who knows? They've still got plenty of time to do it. At this point in 2015, which was a year ahead of the 40th anniversary, we didn't know anything. We had the Clubsport Edition 40, I think, in the late summer, and then we had the lap record in, actually wasn't even mentioned until 2016. So there's still a lot of time yet for Volkswagen to eclipse even this car, but it's super exciting that they've done this already. If this is all they're going to do, then it's really, really good for us and for the GTI. So keep a lookout for the reveal of the Edition 50 video, which will happen in about a week from now. And as ever, guys, thanks for watching this VolksWizard video. Keep subscribing, keep commenting, and I'll see you for the next one very soon.